Yo, what's going on, everyone? My name is Cody Genmnz, and honestly, man, I don't know if I ever done this video. I don't know if I have done it before. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I don't really remember if I have. I probably did record this episode and then I scrapped it. Or episode, I don't know why I said episode. Fucking idiot. But I had the intention of doing a 20 Things About Me video, but I think I did scrap it at one point for whatever fucking reason, and I never really uploaded it. So if I never uploaded it, well, here it is. And honestly, man, I'm really interested in doing this because in a way it would feel like as if you guys are getting to know me a little bit better, you know? So without further ado, let's get it cracking, shall we? First, give me one moment. Okay, so here's the thing. I actually did write down some of these. Well, not write down, but I did have these all typed out just to really keep track, but also because I'm very forgetful and I often forget, like, fuck, what number did I say again? You know, so honestly, I had the idea of just like typing it all out and like having it right here in front of me, like right next to the camera. So first thing, one, I was born in California, but more specifically in Olive View. So that's one fun fact. You know, and two, I have two older brothers and one little sister. One of them has a family of his own, and the other one doesn't, but I'm not really going to get into specific details about it. And I have one sister, so that's a fact. Number two. Number three, I've been doing YouTube since 2015, but I stopped after a nasty breakup and after moving out of Cali, because this was back in 2015 when I did my very first video, which was a shit System of a Down cover, and I fucking hated it, and to this day I still hate it, and it still fucking sucks. And I regret recording it, but it's like at the same time I don't regret recording it because it really gave me the attention that that it gathered a lot of attention, you know. So, fact number 4. See, I'm already fucking losing track. Okay, so fact number 4. I've been a gamer since I was a little kid, and the very first game that I ever really started playing was Super Mario 64, and it was on a great little Nintendo 64 console. This was way back in California when I was little. I was probably 5 or something like that. I don't know. It was fucking years ago when I played it, and it was the very first video game I ever played in my life, and to this day, it's still considered to be the best video game I've ever played in my life. Tasty. Anyways, fact number 5. I used to want to do music, but never went through with it. And the reason why is because I can't carry a tune to save my own ass, and I fucking suck at singing. So that's another fun fact. I can't fucking sing even if I wanted to. I can't fucking rap even if I wanted to. But I was always good at writing and typing and shit. You know, that was the one thing I was fucking good at. Thing is, everything else aside, I fucking suck at it. You know, so I never really pursued music for very long, and I really wanted to like go to a college and study music, but I never went through it. So yeah, so much for wanting to be a musician, huh? Fact number 6, I went to Palmdale High School and graduated in 2015. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I mentioned that quite a few times, that I went to Palmdale High School, graduated, me and my friends, Palmdale, California, home of the Falcons, you know. Still a Falcon to this day. Still have my diploma and cap and gown. Still have all that shit. Still have pictures on social media. Back when I was in Palmdale High. Still fucking hated it. Still never, ever, ever in my life, ever, ever, ever gonna fucking go to a high school reunion because fuck that noise. I'm not doing it. Fact number 7. I love to read and write poetry. That's very true. And that's because I've been inspired to want to do poetry because of The Roads I Grew from Concrete from Tupac Shakur and the complete collection of poems from Maya Angelou. And I actually just recently started reading Milk and Honey from Rupi Kaur. I have no idea if it's Kaur or Carr. Someone let me know in the comments. And honestly, I love that book. I have not really read very much of her books because Milk and Honey is the only one I could find. So, yeah, Pac, Maya Angelou, and Rupi Kaur are my 3 main poets that I enjoy reading. And sometimes I like to write my own, because I like to really just, say whatever's on my mind, say whatever's in my heart. I speak from the heart, That's just who I am, that's what I do. Eminem was an influence to want to do music. My influence to want to do music. Yes, that is another fun fact. And that's number 8. Yeah, I wanted to do music because of Eminem and also because of Tupac and Eazy-E. But because I was so blown away with 8 Mile and with Lose Yourself, it was Eminem that made me want to do hip hop. Because I fucking love hip hop. I love rock. I love rap and roll. Rap and roll. Oh my gosh. And that's number 9. I love hip hop and rock and roll. And honestly, man, I can go down a whole list of fucking artists and genres. But it's like I love heavy metal. I love heavy metal like System of a Down, Metallica, Avatar, Avenged Sevenfold. But honestly, man, hip hop and rock and roll, they have a place in my heart, I love The Doors, Guns N' Roses, Pink Floyd, Tupac, Bone Thugs, Eminem, Notorious, Jimi Hendrix. It's like I just have this wide variety of musical interests, and honestly, man, a lot of these great musicians are just absolutely astonishing. It's like I fucking love rock and hip hop. And one of the very first movies that I ever bought was Straight Outta Compton. This was the very first movie that I've ever bought myself. And despite the fact that it wasn't on Blu-ray, I didn't regret it because I fucking love it regardless. Fact number 10. I used to be a nerd for dragons as a kid. Yes, that is another fun fact about me. I used to love dragons as a kid because Dragonheart and Spyro were the absolute coolest things that I was into as a kid. It's like I always thought like, oh my gosh, dragons are fucking cool. I love dragons. And it got to a point to where as a kid I had this poster of a bunch of dragons and shit. Like I was a fucking full-on nerd for dragons because I thought that they were just absolutely badasses. And I even remember the fucking movie. Yeah, man, it's like I fucking remember seeing Dragonheart for the first time with fucking Dennis Quaid and oh gosh, what was his name? Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery, for the voice of Draco. I always thought that movie was the fucking coolest because the story and everything, and because again I was just a nerd for dragons, Fact number 11. Oh boy. I wanted to do YouTube because of many influences I had and the many people I watched. Because of Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, Genmnz. Did I say yes Mexican? I think I already said yes Mexican. Mexican. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to do YouTube because I absolutely enjoyed the content that they put out. You know, it's like the Let's Plays and the funny commentaries and stuff. I saw it and always thought that it looked fun. So it made me want to do YouTube, and I did my first test run with the cover song and the vlogs and all that, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just upload this, and it got quite a few attention, quite a few views for a first video. After that, I stopped in 2015, as I already mentioned. Came back after a while, had some videos that came up, some other videos that didn't stay on long, and then I came back again with the Joker coming home review. So that pretty much happened. And I made a promise that I was going to continue doing YouTube for as long as physically possible, and here I am right now. I own a P3 podcast. I run it with Michael Clay and Daquan Scott. Yes, I run a podcast with my two friends, Michael Clay and Daquan, who are the two hosts that I run the podcast with. I pitched the idea to Daquan one day and thought that it'd be interesting to have a second person to like run the podcast with, and he became I wanted to say co-host because that's what I was going to call him as. I called him a co-host, and then I called Michael Clay a co-host. I don't know why I keep saying his fucking last name. I called them both co-hosts, but after that, I just didn't really like the name co-host because, like, the whole, like, co part, you know, it's like it just makes it sound as if they're, like, second in line, you know, like fucking, like a ranking system, you know, it's like I'm the main guy and you guys are, like, the second place people, and I don't know, I didn't really like that, and so I decided, you know what, we all run it as three main hosts, as like three, you know, like the three kings, you know, like the three leaders, three hosts, three members, you know. So it's like we run it equally and share, and you know, it's like it's a whole fair, equal kind of system, you know. I almost died a few times as a kid. Fact number 13. Yeah, I almost died as a kid quite a few times. From drowning, scorpion bite, electrocution because I was a fucking idiot, almost getting hit because I was an idiot, drowning because I was an idiot, and stepping on a scorpion because I couldn't fucking see shit in the dark. So, yeah, those happened. Almost got bit by a spider, by a black widow as well, but luckily I never got bit. I was close, but didn't get close enough. So, yeah, those were the few times I almost died. It fucking sucked. Fact number 14, I've been to Reno and I loved it. Yes, I've been to Reno. It was fun. I was visiting family at the time. This was back when I was still in high school. I believe I was freshman, sophomore. I don't know. It was either before or during my high school years. I can't really remember. It was around that time though. I know that for sure. So, been to Reno, stayed for a few days, and went back to Palmdale. But it was fun. I loved it. I absolutely loved Reno. It was really nice. Oh boy. Fact number 15. I was a pain in the ass in high school, and I was a headache, and I almost never shut the fuck up. I'm talkative. Oh, yes. Very factual shit. Very true. So fucking true that even to this day, I still don't know how to shut the fuck up. As I said, I'm very talkative. You know, and I was a obnoxious person in high school. It's like I was always the talkative clown of the class. You know, it's like I was always talking, always bullshitting, always joking, always. Like, it got to a point to where some student asked me, "Can you please shut the fuck up for once?" And I laughed it off and ignored him because honestly, I couldn't shut up even if I wanted to. You know, and it's funny because as a kid, I was always the shy type. You know, it's like I was always like really soft spoken, and I didn't really talk very much. I hardly talked at all. And it's like it got to a point where my aunt told me to speak up more and to speak louder, you know, like just be more talkative, you know, like make myself, you know, announce myself, you know, be more talkative and all that. And sadly, I took that advice and it got to a point to where I couldn't shut up and I couldn't stop being loud. So honestly, I'm happy that I took her advice because honestly, if I was always soft spoken and didn't really speak much, one, I wouldn't be doing this, and two, I don't know what else. So I'm happy I took her advice and spoke more louder. Only problem is I spoke more and spoke more louder. 16. Oh boy. I will flirt hard, but once I find that one woman, she is my main focus, my world, my muse, my one and only until it's official or until it's officially never gonna happen. But I don't quit easily, especially if I know she's worth it. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I wrote this. But yeah, I mean, that's basically the romantic side of me. You know, it's like if my main focus is on one woman, then I'm loyal to her to the end. I'm with her to the very end, you know? And I'm always like, it's like I will flirt with someone with the intention of being with that someone, you know? And it's like, if it's official, if it's like, okay, then she's the one and only focus, you know? Every other female can just fuck off elsewhere, you know? But until she says yes, it's official or not, then I don't know. If it's not gonna happen, or if it's not really, like, if it's not meant to be, if it's not gonna happen, then I'll either try my hardest to play my cards right and try hard because I'm very fucking stubborn. But if it's actually officially never, ever, ever, ever gonna happen, then I guess I will move on. But again, it's not gonna be easy for me because I don't quit easy. You know, some of you guys are probably watching this video like, please shut the fuck up. Fucking talk too much already. Talking for fucking 18 and a half minutes. Shut up. And you know what? First off, fuck you. Second, you're the one watching this video. And third, you're the one that stayed this long. And fourth, don't tell me what to do. Fact number 17. My longest relationship was 6 months ago. Yeah. It was 6. We only dated for 6 months and it fucking sucked. I hated every moment of it. I was very miserable. We were both very miserable. And she was more of the verbal abusive type than the physical abusive type. But regardless, she was still crude. She was still rude. She was still a bitch. And still don't fucking like her, you know. I tried making my peace. It never happened. We're never gonna fucking make peace. I tried my best. But, well, honestly, the best I can say is the first 3 months were fine. The rest of the 3 months were fucking hell on earth. Hated every second of it. I want to say I regret dating her, but at the same time, it's like if I didn't date her, then I probably wouldn't be who I am, you know? So it's like there are upsides to bad relationships because it teaches us like what we're looking for and what we're not looking for, what we want in someone and what we don't want in someone, you know? So it's like maybe it's a good thing that we do go through breakups because it helps us, you know? See? I'm even good at advice. Not really. Don't take everything I say seriously. I am an affiliated sponsor with Poggers. Yeah, and for those of you who do not know, Poggers is a drink mix that I am happily sponsored and affiliated with, and this video is sponsored by Poggers, by the way. Poggers, thank you very much. Much love to y'all. And you guys can get a 10% discount by using my code, all capitals, Panda Jones 10. Be sure to check that shit out. It's worth it. It's much better than Monster, much better than coffee, much better than fucking Powerade, Gatorade, Prime, all that other bullshit, you know. It is much better, and it saves you time, and it saves you money, and you're not fucking going back and forth for every can or every bottle every fucking time you run out, you know. So Poggers, much worth it. 10% off, link in description. And again, the code is right here. All capitals, Panda Jones 10. And again, I'll have a link in description. Number 19. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. I love time travel and wish I was in the 60s because they seem great, and I have a wide interest in many kind of movies. And yeah, I'm going to count those two as 19 because honestly, if I wanted to do more than 20, then this wouldn't be called 20 Facts About Me or some shit. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm just going to count those two things as one. I love all kinds of movies, you know, action, hero, comedy, biopics, horror. You know, it's like, honestly, I fucking have like a whole like pile of fucking movies right in front of me. You know, it's like some right here in front of the camera that's holding the camera, and a whole bunch right behind the camera, you know. So it's like I have a very wide interest in all kind of movies, you know. It's like I'm also into movies like Scarface, Notorious, Matrix, Sonic. I'm like looking at the fucking movies right in front of me. Logan, Juice, The Godfather, The Outsiders, How High, The Wash, Jeff Dunham movies. You know, it's like I love stand-up comedy. I love horror movies. I fucking have a shit ton of horror movies, including It and Child's Play and animes. I fucking like watching anime. You know, Attack on Titan is by far one of the coolest fucking shows I've ever seen. Second to Chainsaw Man, which is also fucking great, but still doesn't come first place to Attack on Titan. Because fuck off, I said so. Time travel, yeah, I love time travel. If I could, I would go to the fucking 60s, but then again, there are so many fucking time eras and time destinations I would fucking go to. You know, it's like if I could, I'd fucking go like as far back in history as I could, and as far back into the never mind the future. Yeah, never mind the future. I'm not gonna want to fucking. I don't want to go to the future. I don't want to see the future. I don't want to know what fucking is gonna happen in my future. So, so yeah, I would not want to go to the future because I don't want to know what is in store for me. You know, but for going for the past, going to the past, I would absolutely love to. And again, I would actually love to fucking visit the 60s. But at the same time, it's like there are so many other different time eras and locations I'd fucking love to visit. My goodness, I would fucking love to go to like ancient Japan and like ancient Greece. You know, it's like I would absolutely fucking love to see ancient Greece. You know, it's like fucking visit the time of Achilles and the time of King Leonidas. You know, it's like and Alexander the Great and fucking Tupac. And, you know, it's like there's so many fucking great times and people, and I love time travel. You know, it's absolutely fucking amazing. I love it. Time travel is just absolutely fucking cool, man. I love it. I'm repeating myself, but that's okay. And finally, fact number 20. See, I'm actually very curious how many of y'all stay tuned through all these fucking 20 facts about me. Probably not that many. This video was fun, and I was inspired by, I'm just gonna say it. This video was inspired by someone lovely. Someone that I would consider to be a white rose, a beautiful woman, a very nice person. She's absolutely sweet. She's very kind. She's a content creator as well. And honestly, man, like, this is my way of thanking her, you know? My way of thanking her for her kindness, for, you know, just her being her, you know? And honestly, I want to thank her for also inspiring this video. And in a way, this is my way of opening up and not only just telling her more things about me, but also telling you guys things about me, you know? So it's like, honestly, this was a really fun video to do. So the way I want to end it is by saying that the 20th fact is this video was inspired, and my thanks goes to Genmnz Munoz. Yeah. That's how I want to end this video. I want to end it by saying thank you. This video is what it is because you inspired me. And honestly, as I mentioned, I love watching your 20 facts about me video. It's really funny. And your videos are just entertaining, you know? So, Genmnz, this is my way of saying thank you. This is my way of saying that you inspired me to do this video. And I hope you guys enjoy this, you know? I hope that this was very eye-opening and you guys really got to know more things about me, you know? Again, I have no idea if I've already done this before or not, but if not, then, well, here you go. If not, then oh fucking well. But, again, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.